Hey everybody, Jamie Aplin, CEO of CreativeReady, and we were just getting ready to upload some new content to the site, and I thought it might be helpful to share a quick tip with you in regards to our scripts. Most of the time we try our best to pair a jingle with our scripts and campaigns, but sometimes you might come across one that doesn't have a jingle associated with it. So for example, here's an auto repair campaign that we have for an auto garage or mechanic. And the campaign is basically based around preventative maintenance for your vehicle. Now, there's not currently a jingle associated with it. And instead of taking this in its current state and going and trying to pitch it to your client, take an extra couple minutes, go to our Jingle Library and find one that works with this campaign. Then you can go and properly pitch it as an entire package. So for this auto repair example, I've already looked through our library and found a jingle that would work for the client. Now I can download the scripts and the jingle and go properly sell it to my client. And you always want to position the jingle as the main piece of creative. So I'm going to convince my client that they need to base their entire sales strategy around the tagline, "On the road again." You can trust Bob's Auto Repair to always get your vehicle back on the road again. And that's the entire foundation of their campaign. You don't want to sell them a script or a spot to do with preventative maintenance, because that's just a spot and it's going to change as you move on to the next spot. But what will remain is that consistent branding of "On the road again" with Bob's Auto Repair. And that's the creative that's going to keep your client advertising with you for years to come. It's what we call an audio brand. An audio brand is essentially a jingle that gets associated with your client's business. It's a piece of music and a catchy tagline that gets stuck in the listener's ear because they hear it every time your client advertises on the radio. And we're big believers in selling audio brands as opposed to just selling radio spots. It's basically the difference between having a long-term successful career in radio sales versus a short-term frustrated career in radio sales. Because when you sell radio spots, you're really only giving your client a short-term solution. And you might get a month or two tops from a spot, but then you've got to reinvent yourself and go on to a new idea. And eventually you and your client will just become tired of an advertising strategy that's really going nowhere. And when you approach advertising this way, you're never going to get positive results. I can almost guarantee it. In fact, the only result you're probably to get is your client pulling the plug on their advertising far too early and never really getting a chance to see a return on their investment. But when you start selling audio brands, you're giving your client a long-term advertising solution. And over time, they really will see results because you're actually helping them to build a recognizable brand in their local market. And that's key to their growth. And by the way, we do want them to succeed because their growth is the key to your success. And as their business grows, they keep advertising with you because you're the one that helped them to build this brand. And because of that, their radio advertising actually started working. So the next time you're going to pitch your client some creative, don't just sell them a radio spot, sell them an audio brand. And believe me, they will thank you. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Jamie Aplin, and I hope this has been a little bit helpful for you. If you have any questions at any time, you can reach out to us with our toll-free number or our online messaging system. Until next time, remember, it doesn't take a genius to increase your sales. You just got to get creative.